Hey guys, how are you? So, in this vlog, I'm going to talk about how I lost 25 pounds, actually a little bit more than that, 35 pounds, eating all the foods I like to eat and hardly exercising at all. Well, I'll just get to the point. The big myth out there is that you got to train like a madman or mad woman to lose weight. And that's just not true. Trust me, I've tried it. The key to losing weight is actually just controlling how much you take in. It's calories in, calories burnt in exercise or walking or whatever. Let me give you a little perspective here. If you train like a mad dog, you can maybe burn off 300 calories an hour, depending, give or take. Some of us can do more, some of us less, But understand, you got to train pretty hard for like an hour to burn off 300 calories, 400 calories, whatever. A Big Mac's going to be about 550 calories. So by cutting out the Big Mac, you don't have to train for that 1 hour. Same thing with a Coke or a Pepsi. I don't know what a can of Coke is, 200 calories, something like that. Man, you drink 3 of those Cokes a day, you're drinking 600 calories. That means you have to train for probably a good 2 hours like a mad dog just to burn off that excess sugar. Sugar, breads, that is the evil. That's what's going to get you fat. So all the foods I love, pizzas and submarines, that's what gets you fat. What doesn't get you fat are vegetables and meat, grilled meats, not deep fried, grilled meats, grilled chicken, grilled ribs, grilled fish, that kind of stuff. All that being said, it's not necessarily the type of food that you eat, although avoiding the breads and the sugars helps a lot. It's actually just the number of calories that you take in. That's it, the number of calories that you take in. So I'm 6'2", and at my age, to lose weight, I have to eat less than like 1,500 calories a day on average. 1,500 calories. It could be 16, it could be 14 actually, but you get the idea. This is assuming very little working out, just walking around half an hour a day. And that's it. So you eat less and you start losing weight. But you know what really triggers it from my experience is periodic fasting, 24-hour fasting, where you just drink water, have some coffee, maybe you have a little bit, like a handful of raisins in your palm, and that's pretty much it. And I went from fat Steph, 225, 230. I was actually higher before. And then I went down, I'm like 199 now. I fluctuate between 195, 199. And that was my college weight, to be totally honest with you. So that's a pretty good weight for me. And again, this is not training like a mad dog. I just do some walking every day. I do some handstands. I do some push-ups. I do some chin-ups, but nothing major. No major gym workout. In fact, I think that if you work out too hard, then you start raising your metabolism, and then you start eating a lot to maintain, the energy output. And then what happens is when you get a little lazy, you stop training, appetite's still there, you keep eating a lot, and you get fat again. It's better to train very moderately and to be moderate with your eating, to start curbing your eating. Get like one of these apps that you have on the cell phone, that MyFitnessPal is the one I would use, and you start entering in your food. I don't use it too much anymore because I don't really need to, because I know now like how many calories things are. I have a pretty good idea. Although once in a while I need a refresher. But I remember when I first started using MyFitnessPal, I had no clue how many calories I was taking in. I thought like a chicken leg with thigh was like 150 calories. Turns out it was like 400 calories, something like that. So I was like, whoa, big revelation. And so this is a way to get in a habit to be able to just watch what you eat. And I'm telling you, man, one of the biggest things for me was the fasting, was to do this. It's painful at first. At first times you do it, you're going to feel nauseous, you're going to have headaches, anxiety, have trouble sleeping. And it goes away after a day or so. And just drink water and coffee. And I'm telling you, man, you start feeling really good afterwards. You start losing weight and fat, and drink a lot of water to flush all the toxins out. And you just feel just relaxed in your skin. Not like psychologically because you look good, but I'm talking about that you literally feel relaxed in your skin because you're taking pressure off the body, I think. And there you go. And I'm telling you, it's so important. Like for me, in terms of priority, people think about mental happiness, health, wealth, all these kind of. Let me tell you, health is much more important than how much money you have. I'd rather be healthy and poor than sick and rich. 10,000 times over again. 10,000 times over again. I'd rather be healthy and poor than sick and rich. So, you know, and a big part of it is losing weight. Now, somebody put on a YouTube comment under one of my vlogs where I mentioned, when somebody commented about my weight, I think, and they said they saw this BBC show where they're talking about how fasting is very beneficial. Now, I learned about food, just moderating your food intake from the study that had been going on for like 30 or 40 years, and I read about it a long time ago. And what they found was that when they got these monkeys. One set of monkeys, they fed them the normal diet. Another set of monkeys, they fed them the normal diet plus 20% more food. And another set of monkeys, I think it's like 10% less food or 20% less food, something like that. And what they found is that the monkeys that ate 20% more food, and they all ate the exact same diet. So no difference in the food, the exact same diet. The ones that ate 20% more food had aged much quicker. They looked like, they showed the monkeys, it was on 60 Minutes, they looked terrible. And they had all kinds of diseases, heart diseases and diabetes and all these, arthritis. They had all these diseases not associated with being overweight or being slightly heavier, but they had tons of diseases. Now, the control group, meaning the group where they just gave them the normal amount of food, they had a normal occurrence. They didn't look as bad as the ones who were eating 20% more, but they were kind of normal. And then they had what was very surprising, the group of monkeys that ate 20% less food, something like that. They were showing the monkeys. The monkeys look younger. They look much younger, and they had much less heart problems. They had all these diseases that the monkeys eating a lot more food had. There were hardly anything in the monkeys that ate less. And they were actually even psychologically in a better state, they found. The monkeys were much more relaxed, more cheery, happy monkeys. So the amount of food that you eat seems to be more important than anything else, the amount of food that you eat. So, I was about to put out the blog. I might call this vlog, I'm not sure what I'm going to call it, but I might say how I lost 25, 35 pounds, whatever it is, eating Big Macs, eating burgers, fries, eating grilled chicken and steaks. It's true, but I just eat less, and I have intermittent fast, and I used to do weekly. I started reintroducing a little bit. Like tonight, I think I'm going to do a fast. I had a bagel this morning with an egg, and then I just had a little bit of oatmeal today, and that's it. So it's like 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So I think I'm going to do a fast until tomorrow morning. So it's not 24 hours, but 18-hour fast, but still good. The body, Now, at first, when you first do the fast, to reiterate, the first time you do it, it's like, you get sick, you feel nauseous, dizziness. Just power through it, because it passes. And now when I do my fast, it's a little off-putting, there's no question, but it's not nearly as bad as it used to be, because I think the body and the brain are just kind of used to it now. I hope this vlog was useful. This is a weird lighting here, very dim lighting. This is like, how YouTubers, they got all this crazy lighting. I got the crappiest lighting, Canadian Tire lighting, which is like hardware store garbage lighting. And but this camera, it's a very expensive camera, so it's supposed to compensate. Anyhow, that's it for now. Bye-bye.